We got the power off, got the gas off. Put a backup wrench on this. Get this off. That aside, and what we got? Green on the right, blue on the left. Okay. And then these are always a pain to get off, so I found the easiest to do is to actually take the manifold off. That there, put that there, and then this whole thing should come off and out. Now you have something you can work with. So we want to spin it this way. Open it a little more. Hopefully it's... Oh. There we... Oh. Oh, I just smacked my hand on that. Ouch. That did not feel good. Okay. Old crappy gas valve. It's a nice new one. That should work. But actually, while we're in here, let's go ahead and... While we're in here, let's go ahead and give this a little scrub. Look at all that. Gross. Figured while we're in there, might as well clean up the flame sensor. Let's get the manifold out of the way. Perfect. A little nasty, but oh my god. It's cold out here, so this thing is kind of stuck on. God dang it. Yeah, these bottles get old and make a mess and then they freeze. Stuff is thick. We just want a little bit on the threads, that's it. Doesn't have to be a lot. A little goes a long way with this stuff. I actually don't like having the inside of the pipe with anything in it. Okay. Next, just put the bar on the floor, the manifold. Doesn't have to go like this, but I think we can I think I can get one more turn out of it. We got it. Chewing up this electrical line. Let me go down here. Tighten this a little bit. Get this. Get it around. Line up. Yeah, look at that. God dang. Whoever installed this just went crazy with the pipe dope. Look at all this. Why is that all that in there? This one makes jobs harder when you have to clean stuff out like this. Too much pipe dope. Why? I mean, look at this. What is that? Like, look at this. What the heck? It's just a ton everywhere. You don't even need pipe dope on this. Okay. Oh, there we go. And if you look, even with us using a little bit, even with using that little bit, it's still, the excess will roll up and make a nice bead. So it's sealed. I mean, look at this face. There's a bird or something up there on the roof. I'm kind of worried that this union's leaking. It's pretty good. So now, there, line that up. Okay. Boom. Boom. Everything's in there. Okay. It's on. Pull that off. Where did the, oh, there it is. So this is all the old stuff. So we can just wrap this back up. Trash. There's that. How's this looking? See, I don't like this. This is from the last installer. Like all that goop in there. All that piped up inside the pipe. I don't like that. So I will take this scrape all that extra stuff, all that extra pipe dope out of the line. You don't want it in the pipe, you want it on the threads. Look at all that. God dang. I have a small enough wire brush to go in there, but just need a little bit. Don't need a lot. If you get it in that first thread, so max inlet gas pressure 13.6. So now we have this adjusted 8.3, 3.5. I say we're good. And what I like to do, I like to shut off the gas. That way the blower stays on so that heat exchanger doesn't get overheated. And while this thing is going to retry here in a second. But while it's retrying, we're going to be fast and get everything closed before it tries to kick back on. So it's going to go through its operations again. But we're going to be quick and try to get this closed before we do. It's going to go through its sequence here in a sec. Inducer, pressure switch, safeties, igniter, and then gas valve. And we're going to witness it. Gas on. This sometimes covering this up will change the pressure a little bit. However, since it's a range 3.2 to 3.8, whether it goes up or down a little bit, we're still good. Saves you a little bit of time. Put this cap back on. Don't over tighten it because it's brass, it's soft metal. If you over tighten that too much, the next person that wants to check or turn off is going to be not happy. And I don't like the way that sounds. That blower does not sound good. So look, inducer, which will close that pressure switch, which will close the safeties, the limits, and all that. Once that's good, you get igniter. After igniter comes the gas valve. After the gas valve comes the flame rectification with a flame sensor. And then we're going to grab this little bad boy and find us a little temp split. And then after our temp split, we're good to go. We're done. There's definitely a bird up here. Man, I gotta use the bathroom bad. That blower does not sound good. Alright, let's just tighten this up. Actually, before we do that, take care of some of our mess. Silv. Kind of going by feel here. It's hard to see. Don't lose those, trust me. And actually, if you get an old furnace that you're scrapping, steal those out. I actually keep, I think, pretty sure, any furnace we scrap, I try to steal. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3. I try to take a few because this is easy, but if you are in a crawl or just a nasty spot, and you drop one on accident, and you can't find it, whoo, that's gonna suck. I have to go try to find one or get one. So I always try to keep a few extra with me. I'm gonna hook up our dual port manometer here. There's that incoming, and then here's the supply gas. So we'll do incoming here, supply turn it on, zero it out, and then we're going to actually grab this bad boy. So pipe dope will actually set this off. Let that sit over there. Throw that out. Let's put the gas on. 67, that's going to go down. It's coming out of here. Turn that on. It's going to take a minute for it to purge and all that. So we got time. Set to on. This is closed. This is closed. We're going to need all of this still, except for this. This should go off if it. But if you watch go pipe dope, huh, maybe not. I think it's the pipe dope. It's leaking out of there? Yeah. It's leaking out of my port. But we got no leaks anywhere else, so. I don't want to wait no more because I'm lazy. I'm going to push the purge override. Both thermostats are on. 12.5, 0. And we're going to have to adjust this. And if you need to know what to adjust it to, if you look at here, manifold pressure, 3.2 to 3.8. I think 3.5 is pretty standard for everything. You always do 3.5. It's kind of a rule of thumb. So 3.2 to 3.8, that's what our range needs to be. So order operations, inducer, pressure switch, safeties, gas. Ooh, Our incoming is 8.2, and this is way too high. So if we would have just set this from factory, it would have been overfiring a lot. That's going to damage your heat exchanger. I like to do 3.5.